Hello everybody all over the world! Hey, and welcome to HiGPS 284 Backpack Buddies. Yes, it is when you and one friend or two friends or very many friends all play soldiers and equip different backpacks. That be either the battalion's backup, the conjurer, or the buff banner. Should see episodes on this, but basically this thing makes you do whatever, all your teammates do more damage. This one makes your teammates take a whole lot damage, plus gives you more health. And this one makes you run faster and heal on hit. So basically, if you can combine all of these three, you do more damage, take less damage, you run faster, and you heal on hit. You basically turn into a boss. Why does... Okay, the title is wrong. Let's see. Sorry, just fixing the stream. I thought I updated that, but it didn't update properly. Yes, all right, cool, whatever. People watching YouTube don't need to see that. All right, so let's just go in to do the first replay here. And it's gonna have nothing to do with the topic. It's just gonna be for shits and giggles, because this is something you can do if you have the aerobics dance, and that is to synchronize the dance. But how do you synchronize without using voice or anything like that? And there's a simple rule you can do. You can do, like, for every 10 seconds, you click left and then you click right. So here's me, my friends, when we're gonna do this. And then like 5, 4, 3, and then we go. Yeah, okay, it's pretty close. Almost. All right, so 1 and 40. Yeah, no, I was close too, but not perfect. All right. Yeah, no. That's pretty close. Something you can do while you wait. Oh, look at that! Perfect! Wow. All right. So that's the dance, that's the warm-up, you know. As a soldier, you love exercise, and you love getting ready to kill all your enemies. So, let's just see how this works together and stuff. All right, so moving on. This is going to be Rattle Wrench, our trusty guy who submits stuff, and he's going to be with some familiar faces here. We have Toxange here, and he's actually going to be running the Dart Hit as well as the Conch. So he's going to be using the Speed Boost, and I think we saw his teammate there with another backpack and stuff like that. So they're on steel, on defense. And keep in mind, for both the buff banner and the battalion's backup, you have to do 600 worth of damage, but for the conch, you only need to do 480, so it's a slightly less, so you can use the conch a lot more. So there you go. So the whole idea is to combine all of these together with teammates and then use them at the same time, and then just basically shit on your opponents pretty well, because there's not a whole lot they can do. So barely surviving there, thanks to his conch, I guess, or something like that. He's alive anyway. He almost has full rage. He's just waiting for it. So teams are about trying to cap. They still have D&E open. Oh, so he gets that. And, oh, there's his friend. Oh, is this going to be a triple? We have the boost, and we have the damage resistance, and buff banner might be coming in later as well. There's a buff banner. So here's the additional damage. So not at the exact same time, but coming in one by one. You can do that. You can change them. So first you go in and you run fast, and then you take less damage, and then you do more damage. Stuff like that. It's insanely strong and powerful. And if the enemy teams don't really know how to deal with this, it's very, very powerful. And people go like, oh my god, it's OP. It's like 6 engineers on Badwater last, Dane. But it's like, well, we are all using backpacks. That means we're not using shotguns or gunboats or something like that. So you can probably play around that if you wanted. But despite being the opponents that they did, the enemy team just went and attacked at any point in time and then captured the D point. So they lost the D, and now they have to defend the E, which doesn't sound nearly as funny. And there's a scout who doesn't know how to use the shotgun and just dies, pretty much. And here we go. We got it once again. Getting ready. Keep in mind, it's everyone in your vicinity will run faster. And of course, if you're closer, you do more damage. And he juggles the medic, and the medic is still alive somehow, and he forgets that he's on the Dart Hit and not regular thing, but that doesn't stop the medic from attacking him head on with the bone saw. So that was just a solo thing, and here comes the buff banner from Zero Anka. Gets a kill with that. Direct hit with this thing is ridiculously strong because it already does more damage, so it's more damage while they have more damage. And there you go. Uber coming in as well. Like, not having a medic with this combination can be pretty rough because soldiers power class and you're very reliant on having those heals. So just having the conch or the additional health from the battalion's backup if you're the one wearing that is just not enough. And also you will lose a lot of damage output, probably, if you're not having a medic. So it will be a bit harder. But you can see they have a medic here in the enemy team. Oh, the air shot, 150 damage. Nice, nice. Great shot there. Feels good. And it does good damage. Nice. So doing the work. You can see they're just standing in the choke, just spamming. And he got a kill, so he's back to full health again. Oh no, an Uber. Shit, well, none of our attacks really works against that except running away, which we can do swiftly. Oh, got hit by a pipe there. Oh, there's another dude who's very low in health. He's gonna stay here, and his conch has kept him alive here, surprisingly, just by his slivers of health. And he has been able to do stuff while being alive. Do we have another trumpet going off? Yep, we do. Here's the buff banner. Glowy weapons. They got the glowies. Go, one guy dying, and keep in mind buff banner also affects the countermangler, so you can utilize that for your pleasure as well if needed. He jumps up to the high ground, sees there's a bunch of dudes down in a choke, then he goes this way for some reason. I'm not sure why he didn't try to go around behind. That's what I would have done to pick up those sweet kills, and then he's going to go all the way around, seeing that there's absolutely no one there, and then meet the enemy teams head on. Shoot some rockets. Okay, so now he has full conch again, and Birding Arrow, the medic, is right with him and have an Uber, so now he can be invincible and run really fast. And here we go. Take a chance, beating now in my man. Oh, doesn't. Oh. Man, sticky traps are OP, right? I mean, the thing we were doing is totally fair for us. Utilizing teamwork and like combinations and timings and stuff, and like the strong strategy of not dying is actually very strong. So we saw Toxange there. He was there with Rattle Wrench. So now we're gonna see him with another friend of his, and he's gonna be doing a bit of a secret attack here. I'm gonna show you. He's with his friend Birding Arrow, the guy that was on medic. So here we have Toxange, the guy in the thumbnail. So you can clearly see. He gave him the wrong backpack, but whatever. So he's actually going to use the Commangler on defense, and oh, look at this. It's like, did you know about this? I didn't know about this. Oh. So there, he's going to stay up there. This Grand Burning Arrow just going to have a couple kick-ass. And then they're going to dance in the corner. Nobody will ever know. Nobody will ever know anything about this. All right, so they can see when people come from the low ground, and they're like, oh, is anyone there? No, nobody's seen them yet. All right, the enemy team might be like dogs because they don't know how to look out. So we're just gonna stay here for a little bit longer. Nobody's even touched the cart. So we spent a lot of time doing nothing here. All right, so we're still just kind of hanging out. All right, do some dancing, look in the wall. Spray your ponies, whatever. Looking around, it's like, you can't fucking see anything either because the guy's in the way. Alright, so we're still just... It's taking all the carts almost here. Alright, guys. Initiate the bomb secret attack. Oh! Well then, that was time well spent. If only he didn't look up. If only he couldn't hear us dancing. Send that shit to GPS. Alright, so this is Toxange. He's gonna redeem himself. Alright, he's with his friend Birding Arrow once again. His backpack is now the buff banner because the conch didn't work out so well last round. No, well, it wasn't the conch, that was in the thumbnail. I'll keep making a mistake this time. There's no way we can fail. Alright, there we go. And oops. Keep in mind that the Val hasn't turned off collision pushing, so you can still push your teammates. So it's like, oh fuck, alright. Grab out back, go back. Nobody would ever have seen that unless they just, you know, look out the door. And then he runs back. Like the entire team is there. They see exactly what's going up. I'm gonna know you're in the corner. All right, so they're just doing dances. Around here, all right. All right, gates are about to open. Let's see the secret attack in action. All right, so they're just above the cart. All right. Just gonna bide their time. Nobody knows anything. Going well so far. Just looking, oh, there's an engineer. Oh, didn't see anything. That's good. That's good. Observing. Oh, we have a heavy soldier. And now would be a good time to just do something, but no, just gonna wait a little bit more. Just gonna wait a bit more. Just gonna hide in the. Oh fuck! Why would you send me this? Didn't work the first time. It's like, but that's an awful strategy. It's like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna wait in the corner. We're gonna dance in the corner, obviously, and then we're gonna fucking die. Because if someone sees us, we're fucked, right? So that shouldn't be your strategy. All right, Tuxedge, I'm gonna give you one more. And Burning Arrow is like, Tuxedge made you do this. I'm sure it probably was your idea. All right, so now they're like, all right, you know, fuck the secret attack, hiding in top of a corner strategy, because that didn't work at all. Nobody expects the Soldier Inquisition. That's absolutely right. So now they're just gonna do the more basic stuff. The thing that works, which is basically just to do what you're supposed to do and shoot rockets and stuff like that. So in order to fully maximize on this, you need to be a bit rooted where you are. You can't overextend and die, of course, because you'll lose your charge. But that's why having dispensers and medics and heals are good. And also, if you don't have a medic, it's either both using the black box to get that heal back as well. Works great for the sustain. However, keep in mind that a black box soldier has troubles to killing a Natasha Heavy even if he gets to drop on it, if the Natasha Heavy spun off because of the reduced damage and the fact that you're lacking a rocket. So that is something to keep in mind. Don't jump a revved up Natasha Heavy that knows how to shoot. That's a little pro tip for you there. So he's going to use the whip too for extended mobility. It works nice when you only have 3 rockets and you're not using the gunboats. He's going to take out an engineer, building 600 damage, or doing 600 damage word. Can take some time, however, if the enemy team are clustered up, it's going to take a lot quicker, and also random crits seems to help a lot. So he's almost dead, so he's going to go down here, and keep in mind that you can hold the trumpet for as long as you like. So he's going to wait for his buddy there. He almost got stabbed because he didn't pay attention. Sloppy. And then he gets that, and they're going to whip each other into shape. And now... attack! Look at this. Taking less damage, would have died there for sure, but are doing more damage as well. Also with teammates. I mean, it's good if you just combine it, but if you can combine it with the rest of the team, it should be fine. So they thwarted that pretty easily. Easy operation.
Easy operation.
That's true. So doing fairly well for themselves. So that's cool. That's nice. And then just hogging this health back. Shooting rockets upwards, which is a lot harder than shooting them down. However, if you get that air shot, it looks cool and pretty dope. All right, so what can be done about this? Well, you could just shoot them and stop attacking one at a time. So here we have a guy who doesn't know how to use the base jumper. Gets killed pretty easily. And then they're losing the point. Can't defend that well because they don't have a lot of damage output. He's gonna fall back. Of course, he has the buff banner, which is the one that gives him the additional damage boost. Now, it looked like buff banner with like heavies is pretty good, but the heavies don't have heals, so if the enemy team just keeps shooting at them, they will eventually die. All right, and then doing. I'm not sure why people do that, but like that shake jittery thing, like it doesn't help for anything other than make you more stressed and miss more, I guess. A bunch of rockets, Heavy having a sandwich. He hasn't, where's his teammate? And he hasn't, okay, there we go. He's built a full backpack worth of kick-ass. Oh, here we go. Take your chance. You can still get stabbed. But he did a lot better than fucking hiding in the corner, so. Let's take a look at some more kickassery with Amadeus. He submitted a lot of good stuff, so I'm going to show one of his. And Here we go. Alright, so he's gonna move out with his medic friend. Burning too much about that as a soldier. That's a spy. And he's using the regular rocket launcher because they have a medic to hide himself. So there we go. He has a flak jacket and a backpack and everything. So he's in good shape. Alright, so that might have been a spy. Yep, it's now a heavy. Is that guy? And he takes hero strike out with a nice rocket. And then just doing some spam damage. So having the additional rocket in your clip works really well. They have a medic, so of course power classes like soldier thrives off this. But he's not overextending because he's holding further back and he's looking around. There's also not a sniper as far as we've seen. So there's really not much to worry about. He's just occupying space, making sure nobody's going to come around. Because when you're in the front, enemies like spies and stuff can do that. But make sure that you don't run out of rockets. So there you go. So he's still here. That's his friend. He has gotten the backpack of defense, battalion's backup. We also got a conjurer soldier jumping around as well. You can see they aren't as tight this time around, as they aren't synchronized that much, but they're doing all right. The enemy team isn't really pressuring them all that much, and now you can run into the enemy spawn. But here's the thing about spawn camping, is that you gotta get out after a certain amount of time. It stops working. So there we go. Here is the buff banner coming in. Additional damage. If anyone comes out of the door, they're dead if he had rockets in his clip. Soldier jumps around. He hasn't been able to land many rockets, but his teammates are. And here comes, the enemy team is utilizing the strategy of switching classes to heavies and medics when shit isn't working, which is pretty strong. And this is the random crit. Oh, that sniper. You should probably follow that up there. We gotta be careful about that huntsman, though. So there we go. Lands a couple of rockets. But there's a pyro there as well, and he has to reload. And there's a medic. Get the medic. Yes, he got him. He had the buff banner once again. He's gonna spend it immediately. Oh. Come on. Getting him as well. Got the pyro. The medic, keep in mind also, buff banner, the battalion's backup blocks any kind of crit, so it's kind of like the counter to battalion's backup, because if battalion backup versus buff banner, battalion's backup is going to win, because it's more defensive and stuff. So, here is the time you're supposed to get out of the spawn camp, because it's like quiet before the storm. There's really not a lot of stuff happening, and that means there's gonna be a huge wave of people coming out of spawn to get you, and he gets that guy, and there's the engineer, and you're dead. And also he was by himself. But that comes with bad. But good effort regardless, doing all the stuff of kicking ass and things. I hope that didn't sound too bad. So, moving on with the, let's see here. Oop. There we go. Now we're gonna have Cranky Peanut. Cranky Peanut. Alright, so he's gonna run forward. This is his loadout, the other guy that was featured. I hope I got the paint right. And he's just gonna go forward here. This is Badwater, he's on attack. There he goes for a jump. Lands on a pyro, he's gonna reload. He hasn't gotten an rage yet, but he's doing some spammeroos. He has his friend there. Front, you can see there's not a whole lot of stuff here. And if you're this soldier, there's 4 people on the cart. What you normally would do, if you don't have a backpack, is that you would jump down on the low ground and just occupy that space and make sure the 6 engineers doesn't build there. Alright, that's what you do when there's more than 3 people on the cart. Which is what they do. They go down and see that it's up and there's nothing, you know, there's a demo man there. It's a random crit, the enemy team's jumping out. Probably half the team's left in rage because, man, we lost despite having 7 spies? And I was the 8th? This server sucks. Better disconnect and join a new one. Holy fuck, pyros. Shit. Okay, so we still haven't gotten any kind of charge. We spent a lot of time not doing a lot, and our friend there is going to go back and grab some more health. In the meantime, we're just going to spam in the choke here, not really contest. We have a medic here, which allows us to move forward. You can go on the flank here. And there's another pyro, and a medic's out of position, but we waste our rocket. We're kind of low on ammo, so we got to go back, grab this, go to the front again. All right, we're back. And just doing rockets in the choke there, and then moving forward, occupying space. That's nice. Securing the front. If you're in the front, more people are likely to go in the front too. Strafing a choke and shooting isn't good. But then he survives with 7 health, and he should really check his back, but he could have gotten stabbed there, but he was probably busy checking Facebook real quick. But look at this. With an Uber coming in. We are not doing enough damage here, but we have enough movement. There you go, just going forward, shooting the rockets. Okay. Oh! There's the sniper. Get him. Get him. You're playing on a low frame rate, maybe? Fuck. All right, fuck it. There's another sniper or engineer ahead. Bye-bye. And then hit this guy too. 15 health. Got out of there. Almost got a full rage. So, when you have Conch and Buff Banner or Battalion's backup and Uber at the same time, you shouldn't really be passive. You should just be like, fuck, go for it. Like, run up in people's faces. Just really utilize that speed. So I felt that Cranky Peanut here was a bit too careful compared to what it should be. If the Buff Banner's up and you have the Conch, just fucking go for it, because you will heal a lot. Because keep in mind, the Conch heals 35% of damage done, and keep in mind you do like 30, mini crits is like 33% more damage or something like that. I forget. There you go. Once more, take two. Let's see if they're able to get closer now. Alright, there's nothing. Ah, get the medic. Ah, got the medic. Oh, there's a heavy. Shoot at the feet. Yeah, we lost. Oh. Yeah, the demo was behind us. We didn't really... We didn't really contest that much. We didn't. Alright. Cool. So we're gonna keep on going. This is Cranky Peanut once again, now on the defensive side on Battlewater. He's gonna be driving around with his stick shift, or his stick hanging out, that being the equalizer. His friend Pinecone. Gates are about to open. And this is a good spot to be in with a backpack on the defense. It's always easier to use backpack on defense because you can just spam where the attackers are and you will get some charge. Like this, it's fairly not scary, and also keep in mind whenever you reload, just check your back, because there could be a spy behind you. Like that, you know. Just saying. I actually forgot that the spy came there, but yeah. That's when spies get you, so Cranky Peanut, fucking turn around more. You're getting away with this, because the enemy spies are not good. People say escape plan equalizer. Well, at one point in time, young lads, those two were the same item. Oh, here, nice bomb. It's not going to commit. He gets the trumpet. He's going to go back, heal up. Is on, of course, the Buff Banner still. Here we go. Nice, coming in with the rockets. Look at this, heals. Yeah, you can just fucking go, man. You can't, like, don't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Look at that, 32 health, 22 health with the regular rocket launcher. Keep in mind, if you would have used the black box, that would have been plus 20 or 15 health. That is a lot of heals and a lot of sustain for a soldier. So combining those two, it's kind of like a mini Uber of sorts. But yeah, going through the tunnel there is really good. Watch out for snipers. You can look up. Do not get shot. That's a soldier. But he stays in the choke and that guy kills him. It's like, oh, probably hacker. Probably hacker. So Cranky Peanut, for you, check your back more so you don't do that. So next up, it's going to be our Korean guy, Johnny Casey, and he's going to be playing with this too, and let's see what he does. So this is going to be probably on an Asian 5CP server, and this is going to be awful. Because what happens when you win? Well, people leave. And you can't play with people leaving, can you? So basically what they do is, well, he runs into this guy, and I'm just going to go over here. There's no one. There's no one here either. Where is everybody? Oh, there's a pyro. That doesn't know how to air blast. And he's his friend, probably. Yeah, shooting rockets with the beggar's bazooka. There we go. And then grabbing this. The beggar's bazooka. Going in. It's really not a whole lot stopping them here, and now he has, of course, the battalion's backups. He's going to take a lot less damage. Here we go. Here's the combination of more damage given and less damage taken. Here they come in with the speed boost, and there's nothing. There's nothing in their spawn. So then, of course, if they cap, the game is over, so they don't want to do that. They want to kill people instead. So they're like, well, fuck capping, and you can see other teammates just running, like completely ignoring the point. absolutely, they could have capped and won easily. A sniper, of course, being shut down by 2 soldiers. You need to be like a heavy or another soldier or demo man to even be able to get out of spawn. Let's see if that sniper comes back. So that sniper's name was Boggy. Oh, shit, someone knew how to reflect. Shit. If only... Oh, it was Barbie. Oh, well. So, that can happen when you just go in and there's nothing. Because the enemy team is awful, and I've been in Korea and I know this, is that if you're winning badly, don't cap because the people will leave and you can't have a game. So you're like, well, we're not going to win so much. We're just going to stop winning so much so we can play more. Does that make sense? It's like if you play football and then you score, and every time you score, some people on the opposing team just leaves. It's not going to be fun when it's like 12, 11, we 7 or something like that. So this is me and my friend Christian Ma and my friend Space doing this. So we were a triad. We were not on voice, so there's absolutely no voice communication. The only thing we agreed upon was we dance at the same time and we try and buff banner at the same time using voice commands in game. Showing that it's possible to do this with his teammates, and you can always use the voice command for ready for the charge, which you can do, which is number 8 on the list here. Uber charge ready, or activate charge number 7. Sorry, got the wrong one. So of course, this is just basic soldier stuff, staying on the high ground and shooting down. I saw a spy here, and...
Predictable!
Oh, taking him out because he ran in a straight line. If the spy would have stayed in the same room and been unpredictable, then he wouldn't have died there. There's a lot of spies that try to take the shortest route possible, and that will get you killed against people who know how fast spy runs. Like me. So, I'm with Christian Ma. I'm not sure where Space is, but I'm just whipping him about because I'm kind of like the support soldier because I have the black box, so I'm not doing that much damage. Here comes a guy. And then I decided to, like, fuck it, just use it. It's a bit early. That's okay. We're going to go in. We have the conch here, so we can make up for distance lost. This was the game I tweeted about where I had 50 kills and 4 deaths. So, the enemy team, of course, can you spot the strategy they're using? If you were saying attacking us one at a time, then you're absolutely right. And then he has his horn ready, and he's just holding it for now while we build. Here we go. So having the buff banner go out first allows us to build the rest of the charge fairly quickly, but too bad he died there. But we did get our single rocket on, and then we're going to stop this scout here from pushing the payload, shoot at the feet. There we go, nice.
Easy operation.
I'm going to jump to the high ground. 18 health. Alright, heal up. A good thing he missed. And then I'm just going to use this, and then try and jump to safety. Which I did. I jumped on the cart. Grab the health and I'm fine. I wasted it, but if I would have been chased, I might have survived. So that was a very selfish buff banner, and you can see the enemy team is still very good at attacking us one at a time. Building a sentry in spawn, because there's absolutely no way we can just shoot that when the engineer's not around. Is anyone mad at us? No, they're not mad at us. Yes, here comes a pyro around super
predictable.
And he gets killed. That's what happens when you take the shortest route possible. So there was a spy down there. Now I'm on fire. I think the soldiers can come up there, so I fire, but he doesn't come there. He comes a bit later, so I miss my shot. But here we have Space on the cow mangler, having infinite ammo. And then I'm not even going to bother contesting that guy because I'm going to leave that to my friend Christian Ma, who fucking destroyed him with a rocket. And now I have a buff banner. Battalion's backup, whatever. It's a good thing they're both on B. Alright, so he's going to jump over down in the middle. Okay. We're still holding the high ground. So this is just basic barn blitz defense as soldier, or the soldier in general. Just stay on the high ground and shoot down. It's really good. And I'm just whipping in, looking around. Other teams are leaving in shame. He comes back to high ground. We are the 3 soldiers who nobody can seem to get through. Here comes a pyro all by himself. And what happened? He died. And here comes another guy attacks by himself. And then he dies too. We're starting to see a pattern emerge here. So now we all have the banner, and we're gonna go and kill all shit. Shoot into the spot. Sentry. Well, that's good because you know Battalion's backup has resistance against that. So we're just gonna jump right into the spawn, and he runs out of the door by himself. Next pyro attacks on his own, coming out of spawn. No teamwork or communication happening on the other team whatsoever. I'm super low in health. I have to go grab this. All right, so that was a good, successful attempt at spawn camping, and then I just went back here, and I thought, well, are my friends still alive? Are they still? Oh, there's not a whole lot happening here. I mean, we have a spy here. Ooh, it's not gonna be able to do anything, so, oh, there he is. Oop, dead. Okay, fine. Are they still in battle? Yeah, they're still spawn camping without me. Hey guys, what's up? I kind of was a coward. Look at that, a spy runs out by himself, not disguised or anything. It was a guy right in front of me too. And yeah, we can just hold this for as long as we want. Oh, a scout runs out with just the bat. That's good. All right, so I'm holding mine. Just hold left click, you can do that. Oh, a heavy. Well, that's the only type of a major resistance we have met here. Too bad there's 3 of us and he can only shoot 1 of us at a time. And now we have the conch too, so now we heal while you heal and have damage resistance and do more damage. And they keep attacking us. There's 3 of us. There's gonna be a 3v1 every time you open that door. Every time. Why? They are not learning. Oh, runs out with the bat again. That's good. Well, now he has a soldier and an engineer friend and a spy that just straight into us and fucking dies. Why are they so bad? Their game has been out since 2007. You can just stop and look around and be like, well, this obviously isn't working. We need to change stuff up. And the scout's like, nope, gonna use the bat. Here comes the market guard soldier. There's no way that can fail. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, comes what we would never have expected. A demo man who shoots pipes and kills us. Oh! Holy fucking shit. A demo man doing damage to us? Fuck. I mean, that's way better than just running out of spawn as a pyro and not paying attention to anything. There's no shaming stopping and being like, talking to your team like, dude, fuck, shit, ass, this isn't working. We need to change something up. So this is us on attack. Of course, we held that and there was no way they could get past that anyway. So we're just gonna keep on going and wall-shotting that spy. This is also the first game of TF2 I played in a while, so I was a bit rusty, missing the airshot that like a scrub lord. But now we have a medic too, which is great. Like further, like if we were kicking ass before, we're kicking even more ass right now. So just doing a bunch of damage. Of course, keep in mind if you only do 1 rocket jump, having the battalion's backup is actually pretty darn good because of that additional health. And also if you have a medic with the overheal bonus as well, super, super good. So I should probably have switched away from the black box here, but I want it to be self-sustaining, and then he's gonna blow his, and I'm gonna blow mine. We're gonna blow each other, and then we're gonna use it on nothing. We're gonna use the conch to gain some mobility here and just see what they have, and what they have is nothing. They have a sentry and a spy. Still people in spawn, so we're just gonna take out that sentry, and then we're gonna claim the high ground because that's what you do. So, like right here, you can see the engineers are trying to build. And it doesn't matter how many engineers they have. As soon as this area, like nothing stops happening here and they start building on last, we're gonna go and contest last to make sure that 6 sentries doesn't go up there, because that's what you do. You can see there's really not a whole lot of stuff happening here. We're being a bit too passive because we're all using backpacks and they're like, fuck it, just let's go. There's nothing here. Nobody's even pushing a cart in our team because everybody's busy protecting nothing. Now we have 1 guy on the cart. And of course, we have a sentry up there as well. Kill that guy. Alright, so then use this. I'm not even gonna combine it this time. Just gonna go back, hold it. Spread the bombs. Go forward. And there's a lot of stuff. I'm taking a lot of health. But thanks to the power of battalion's backup, I am still alive. Alright. And then we meet this demo man who knows how to shoot pipes, and then we just fucking die. Again. So being a class that does a lot of damage is good, yes. Alright, cool. So, next one coming up is going to be the last one for the day, and it's going to be on 5 CP. So then we just whip each other into shape. Let's go. That scout gets a random crit and kills our friend Space right off the bat, so that happened. I'm looking up like that to avoid getting headshot because your head moves a very special way. And then shooting down on the low ground. And, oh, random crit! Oh shit. Oh, a Demo Knight. Man, if only that was good against anything. It fucking sucks against every single class in the game. It's like, hey, do you want to not have bombs and be bad at everything? You should use the Demo Knight. It's really bad. It's so bad. So now I have, you know, full that. Did you see that prediction shot? Let's go back again. Let's see that prediction shot. Let's see. That was kind of cool. Because I did it. It was me. That's why it's cool. All right, here we go. So we're at the middle. Down there's a scout. All right, this is what I mean by if you run faster. So I'm seeing like, all right, he runs there. So he's probably going to be there, maybe? Yep.
Predictable.
So that's what I mean. Sometimes taking the absolute fastest route to get out of trouble isn't the best right way because people with rockets can predict your movement and stuff like that. So here we have a soldier. Watch this air shot completely miss. Wow, that was a good one by me. So we're getting ready. Go in. Are people mad at us in the chat yet? Nope, they're not mad just yet. Yeah, there we go. Cunt soldiers. There we go. That's what you wanted. I mean, if people start yelling at you for kicking, yeah, shut be banned. If everyone goes to Crispy Doggo's Steam account and be like, yes, we totally agree. Soldiers shut to be banned because you were getting absolutely destroyed by them. And look at this, Conch coming in and with the battalion's backup allows me to survive that damage. And then we cap and we win. What is A? You come sackers you. Ah. Ban soldier from TF2. Too good. So that was a bit of a fun video, I think. Like if you use this, get some friends together, and then you do this, it's pretty good. So I forgot to make up my mind of what we're gonna do for next episode. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly here while I have you guys with me. So I'm just gonna see which class it has been the longest since we've covered, because I do have another soldier idea, but I don't want to do that just yet because we just done soldier. So I'm just gonna see which one it has been the longest since we haven't done anything with. So let's have a look here and see. 3 months, 3 months, 1 week, 1 month. All right, so all right. Okay. What should we do for teamwork episodes? All right, this is gonna be a fun one. Okay, so we're doing a lot of combo episodes right now while we're waiting, just teamwork related ones. So it's gonna be a spy episode, and you and a friend both have to play spy. And I want to see, I'm gonna do this too, so I'm gonna try and get this. So I want to see some double spy action strategies, right? Like one baits and the other stabs, something like that. Here's the fun part. There's probably going to be like 6 other spies on your team. So getting like good replays or demos of this, it's going to be fucking hard as shit because anyone who plays in a pub would be like, oh, spy's cool. I'm going to play spy and just shoot people with a revolver and die. But yeah, you can use whatever loadouts you want. You can do whatever. What I would really want to see is a double spy take on the Razorback. Like one removes it, and then the other guy just stabs it right afterwards. So like it would be good if you guys use voice for this. You don't have to. You can just play with a friend, but I would recommend using voice to kind of coordinate and do all that stuff. And you can be as big as piece of shit as you like. So coming in next week, it's going to be the double spy special or something like that.